Imagine waking up on the peaceful day off you have. You get up after a long and grueling day and make yourself some breakfast. You maybe feed your pets, do whatever you do in the morning, whatever. You log onto Hypixel and decide to play guest to build to change things up a bit. You play a few games and have fun, but then all of a sudden, bam, you're struck with this screen. You panic to yourself, wondering what build it may have been that resulted in your ban. You're sure you didn't build anything inappropriate, but it still gets you wondering. You go to appeal your ban on the forums, ask for what build got you banned, and say that you know you didn't build something like that. But your appeal gets denied a bit later. You may be a little annoyed, but whatever. It's only a week ban. To a normal person, this may just be something that doesn't cross your mind ever again, and you just wait for your unban. But I'm not a normal person, so today I'm going to be discussing the fatal flaw in the build report system, specifically in guest to build. Before going over the flaw, it's important to understand how the build report system works. During my previous experience with being banned for a quote-unquote inappropriate build or creation, it got me wondering just how the system worked. I ended up piecing together how it worked, well, kind of. I figured that whenever someone reported your build, it'd take a sort of snapshot of your build at the moment. My speculations were only confirmed when I did some research and came across his response to a question on the forums, which goes as follows. When you right-click the barrier item, the build is cloned and saved. It will then go into staff review where staff members will check the full build for any signs of racism, homophobic language, the unmentionables, etc. If it's considered inappropriate enough, the build will be banned. Let's analyze this for a second. The response says the build is cloned for review when reported. The second sentence may say the moderators will check the full build, but that likely isn't true considering the circumstances of my experience with this. When I had been banned, I wondered which build got me banned, so I cycled through my chat logs and recollected why I had built that day. Everything was clear except for one theme: xylophone. See, I was trying to be all different and made the xylophone with legs. 2 upside down T legs. Of course, I hadn't thought of them to be penises, but it's likely why I was banned. Someone reported me because in their eyes, they saw 2 penises. If the full build was reviewed, then I wouldn't have been banned. Another player was banned for likely the same reason. They were building the theme handstand, and the head was likely confused for a penis, resulting in someone reporting it that moment. And I can't blame them. Handstands can look a little strange at times. The fatal flaw in the build report system is that when you report a build, it only clones that build at that time. This works well in the core build modes when you can only report once everyone is done building, but in guest to build, false bans may arise as you can report people before the build is finished. Of course, this isn't a common issue, but I still find that it should be addressed. Now, it's very unlikely that Hypixel will revise the build report system for a singular mode, because it already does the job well with mostly no failures. And I say that with a strong mostly. But as I said before, it'd be nice to bring attention to this particular issue. I'm not really sure if this can be bug reported or not, but I have one suggestion. Instead of moderators reviewing the clone build, wouldn't it be much better for them to review the replay footage after the game is finished? Then they'll be able to properly assess if a build is inappropriate or not. Well, that's all for this topic, and I hope you've enjoyed learning about a flaw I pointed out because I'm petty for a ban I got back in like November. See you later.